talking loud but never seen. Every mirror a stranger, every night the same routine. Then the lights cut through the silence, your reflection caught my eye. Then the world was brighter, and I knew the reason why. I was so lost in my own despair, but the moment I saw you, I knew. All my life I've waited here for you, in the silence, through the pain I knew. All my life I've waited here for you, a moment brighter than the emptiness I knew. Than the emptiness I knew. I was a prisoner of my own mind, falling short of who I am. Every street a fading memory, every night a broken plan. But your eyes cut through the silence like a memory I misplaced. Every step was moving nowhere till I saw your face. I was so lost in my own despair, but the moment I saw you, I knew. All my life I've waited here for you, in the silence, through the pain I knew. All my life I've waited here for you, a moment brighter than the emptiness I knew.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engines running. Commit. Liftoff.
All my life I've waited here for you, in the silence, through the pain I knew. All my life I've waited here for you, a moment brighter than the emptiness I knew.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Synthwave Hangout. This is episode number 73, and this is a milestone in our journey here doing this show, which we'll talk about in a second. But first, I am Dave, also known as Memory Design.
And I am Woren, also known as Dominic, also known as Windows.
And also known as I thought you'd still be brewing coffee and wouldn't make it better.
Dude, honestly, I've been trying to panic brew coffee for like the last 10 minutes or so.
What does panic brew look like? Just like coffee flying everywhere and everything like that?
I'm classically the make things harder for myself person.
Perfect.
So I have water that goes into a teapot. I had to clean out the French press.
Ooh, French press. I see what's going on here.
Yeah, I like French press. It's really good. But yeah, so it's mostly just trying to wash things, and then I had the music and everything turned up so I could hear in case I was running behind.
Yes. Yes, so no, the key is you make a pot of coffee and then you just kind of leave it there all week and then you just keep microwaving it. That's the way you got to roll.
Right. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean, that's almost French press if you think about it. I mean,
I agree. No, I really, really do agree.
Right. So just making sure that little secret's out for you.
Well, the French know how to do it right.
Right. What oh, never mind. I was going to make a stupid transition joke here, but we shouldn't. We shouldn't just gab on and on and on because, like I was saying, this is a kind of a milestone episode. This is the first repeat guest episode, and I'm very excited about this for two reasons. First is because our first repeat guest is one of my favorite people of all time, a personal friend, and somebody
Agreed.
that I'm really excited to have on again. But also, you know, if you've already been on the show and we've already talked about the basics of your music and all this kind of stuff, this is an opportunity to kind of do a deeper dive, talk more about the, things that aren't necessarily the questions you'd talk about the first time you have somebody on. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, like how often do you trim your toenails?
Right.
Stuff like that.
Right. Well, that is the first question. But let's not waste any more time. Would everyone please welcome your friend and mine, NICOLAS RIXON.
Hello.
Hey, there he is.
Hi. First of all, can I just say I don't do that. I don't have them. I don't do it. And if I did, I'd go to some clinic to have it done.
Perfect.
Don't think about that when you think about me. I'm like a Ken doll, a Barbie. It's just molded.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you no longer grow them.
Right.
Perfectly disgusting. How dare you introduce me in that manner?
Welcome to the repeat guest show. The first show is always about toenail growth and stuff. So I forgot to tell you that before we got on.
We're all
so I
about
apologize.
growth here.
Yeah, we're all about growth.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you actually sound great.
Okay.
What?
Okay, wonderful.
We had a classic Synthwave Hangout technical issue right before the show. It really does get your heart pumping, where it's like we get on right before the show and everything doesn't work, and that's how we roll here. It creates a sense of urgency, I think, in life. To be
sat in a pool of blood.
right. Just to be constantly upset, I think, is the way to roll. I think that I learned that from you, right, Nick? That you just have to be.
Yes,
we always
constantly in this. Yeah, cortisol.
I try to go end over end when
spilling
I roll.
out. Yeah.
end over it. What were you saying, Nick? A constant. What were you saying? Cortisol. What?
Just constantly. Yeah, just cortisol constantly oozing from every pore.
Right. Right.
I have one of those scrapers like the ancient Romans did for baths, like in baths, for olive oil.
Right.
I'm just scraping cortisol.
I have. What are you talking about?
What? You don't have?
Yeah. Dom's got a Roman baths in his house.
That's right.
A caldarium. Yeah.
Oh man.
Right.
So Nick,
It's like a bathhouse.
I'm not just saying this because we're friends, but I find you to be like one of the most interesting people I think I've ever met in my life. And that comment you just made is one of the reasons why. Our brains are very similar in some ways and very different in other ways. And like you come
We've
up
had
with
them scanned. And we've had them scanned, and we can prove this.
You're right.
We've had brain scans done, and the structure's remarkably similar.
Well,
the activity is very similar.
The thing that I thought was weird, though, is that you asked me to do that before you talked to me the first time, and I thought that was kind of a weird request.
Listen, here's the thing. Before I speak to anyone, I insist that they have an MRI.
right.
Of course, yes.
I mean, is that too much to ask, really?
It's always kind because he offers to pay. You know what I mean? So,
yes. Oh no, there's no funny business here.
Right.
Yes, it's all above board.
It's what is it? It's an MRI and a counselor visit.
Right, a counselor
Yes.
visit. And if the counselor visit comes back as you're totally stable, then you will not be friends with that person, right?
Yeah.
No,
no,
I mean, what's the
never.
point? There's
Why
nothing
would
to
you?
grab onto.
Right. There's no financial
You know
gain
what's
in
funny
that.
is, speaking of cortisol, one of the funniest things that when Nick and I was talking one time, we were talking about making, what was it, a band called the Cortisol Kids. I think that's what it was.
All right, everyone.
And everyone in the audience is really grey
Right.
and downcast.
I don't know if you're reading the chat, but Pale Vision just said it's not even 5 minutes in and we're already venturing into uncharted waters. That is
Well,
very
listen,
true.
I
we go.
can't be on the chat during the thing because as you were introducing, suddenly I heard 2 Daves and 2 Warrens in my ears. I thought I was having a stroke. And then I realised, oh no, I just need to close the window tube. The
Oh,
YouTube
right.
window, I'm 800. So look, I'll be back when the music plays. Put it that way.
Right. Yeah. It is.
hilarious.
It is fascinating. I mean, like I was saying, the purpose of this kind of repeat guest show is to talk a little bit more about stuff other than just the music you do. Although we will talk about that too, because you got a bunch of newer stuff coming out.
Yes, yeah, hopefully
But
very
I
lucrative
find
show.
I find your lack, and I'm not. I hope this isn't something that will bother you if I say it, but. It's funny whenever we talk and we're talking about technology, certain things. You're always like, I have no idea what you're talking about, right? It is
couldn't give a shit. I don't care. I couldn't care less. I don't care.
right, but it is so funny. I'll be like, oh, I just I opened up Windows and I did this, and you're like, what the hell is Windows? I've never heard of this program
what is
ever
that
in my
Talking
life.
about?
I'm on
Are you
Linux.
double glazing? I'm like, what? What are you doing? I have them cleaned.
right. I don't know why I find this really funny, and you're like Dominic in the way too, where like you don't know a lot of bands, in the scene, because like I'm right, like all my people that I'm like really good friends with don't have this long like synthwave history like I guess I have, and so, but I do love
I
introducing
don't
you.
even know what a band is.
Right, I do
Yeah.
love introducing you to new music though, like that. You've never heard a band.
I know rubber bands.
that kind of thing.
Yes, I used to wrap rubber bands around my fingers till they went blue. I mean, there
Perfect.
you go.
I do that for fun. Yeah.
I didn't know that we were in the things that are unsurprising part of the show yet, but we can keep going
Sorry.
with this
Oh,
though, if you want.
I'm sorry, I'll behave.
No, go on. Wait. All right, Dom, continue on with the rubber band content we pre-prepared.
Please. This
Okay.
is vital.
Well, there are various sizes of rubber bands, and we do like wrapping them around various appendages for fun.
You've skipped ahead in the notes. You're on page 2. Go back to page 1.
Oh crap! Well, I was thinking triple.
Yes, a genital band is very important, and everyone that
There it
orders
is.
one of my records will get one for free.
Right. Well,
A
that was the
scented genital
surprise.
band.
That was the surprise at the end of the show. You already spoiled it.
Sorry. Oh no.
Yeah,
Sorry.
right. Well,
It's
everybody
too
doesn't,
soon.
we had to explain why shipping is $65 for these records you're doing. So,
Yes, well, they're
I
reversible.
think we know why.
yeah, that's it.
yeah.
It comes in a giant box and everything. Hey, I think it was Craig Pat. I guess we're doing questions where I'm just talking on the air. And so Craig said he had a question for Nick Rickson, but he didn't post it. So whenever you hear this, Craig, or if anybody else has questions, feel free to throw those in the chat.
The answer is beef sausage.
Right. Careful with what question you ask. It's kind of funny. The vibe of this show already is very similar to the friendship show, I think, which makes a lot of sense. Where
Right.
where it's 5 seconds in and we're already talking about
And
Well,
me and
the thing
Dom,
that
we
makes
could
sense is that
turn.
nothing makes sense.
what was that?
No.
You were both talking. Sorry, Dom. What'd you say?
Well, that's going to happen.
Yes.
But, to begin with. But me
I
and
said,
Dom, the thing is, we're going to turn, and you don't know when, you don't
Right.
know how, you don't know if we're. It's turn on a dime.
I see
At some point, one of us will start to turn, and then the other one will just kind of follow suit, and then
Right.
it's downhill from there.
I hear
We're all
Nick.
just going to be revolving.
I hear Nick typing a lot, and I see my mouse moving, but I'm not touching it. And I'm like, wait, well, hold on, what's going on here?
What's happening?
Let's
I've
see.
accidentally hacked you.
Right. Oh,
We've taken over.
Jessica has a question, but she refuses to tell us as well. So this is going to be the meme of the show.
Just remember, anything you have to ask is a $25 minimum.
Right.
Super
Right.
chat.
Yes,
Right.
to my PayPal.
Right,
which is
directly to Nick.
NicolasRickson@gmail.com.
Correct. Yes.
Oh my God. So
Are you still using your stripper name as the PayPal account?
No, Felix Walker. I've retired that.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
oh man, that I don't know why. That's not even funny. I don't think it just is to be.
It's genuinely my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where we find out that everything we knew about Nick is totally false. Like he lives in the U.S. His name is like Edward or something like that.
No, his name's Felix, obviously.
No, that was another ruse to throw you off the scent. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He's playing
got 15 aliases.
He's playing 4D chess with us. That's it. That we knew this before we came in. That's why we prepped. We prepped so hard for Nick to be on the show. So
That's disgusting.
Yeah, and I've been gluing chess pieces everywhere. So I don't know.
That's disgusting. Oh my God. So anyways, Nick, are you doing any new music? No, I'm just kidding. But we should talk a little bit about music stuff because I have a feeling this is going to be.
I do have a favorite VST actually.
Oh, good. That was going to be my first and only question. Go ahead.
It's Waves Rider, and you can use it for all sorts of things, but it kind of smooths out the vocal a bit, which I hate mixing vocals and I hate leveling vocals, and it helps. And also I find it's quite good to apply it to certain instruments, which I don't think it's designed for, but it can kind of make your kick a bit dynamic. And that's all I'm going to say today.
Okay, that's the only music discussion, so everyone can jump off
Get it
now.
now for just $40.
Right.
It's done. I think I got it off Soulseek.
Use code RIXON, right, for 20% off a vocal rider.
You're
from
not
Waves.
being paid for this, okay?
Right. Oh, he's being paid. You just,
I'm sick of everyone saying that he's being paid for these things.
No,
okay?
I know, right? All right. I mean, it's not his fault they randomly used his name as a code and his face on the ad.
I agree. Yeah.
No, I know it's not my fault. My father owns
right,
all of the corporations on the planet.
Right. That's another thing we were going to reveal at the end. We were just going to plug Waves plugins the whole time, and then right at the end, just talk about
my dad owns a car dealership. Okay, I don't know who you think you are.
Right. Your middle name is RIXON. Your last name is Waves, and you're just going to reveal this at the end of the show. It's actually about the name. It's not really about sound waves, right? That's the big reveal.
They're gonna keep working it in.
Right.
They call him NW.
Right. It's funny. One thing that I have down as a delay in my brain is the wrong time to take a drink of water. Right. So in my brain, it's do it now. And it's always about 3 seconds too late. And then you stop talking. I'm like, so anyways, and then
I think we should, listen, we should probably fit you with some kind of feeding tube every Saturday.
See?
I agree. And a
problem
bib.
solved.
Big brain ideas. Dominic, I've seen his setup, and he has one of those hamster water things, and he's just.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have one actually for the punishment cage as well.
Right. Right. And he's just his head is all got cocked sideways, and he's just sipping out of it the whole time we're on the show. So I gotta get me one of those. I think that's a
yes. And you could install someone under the desk to take the urine.
Right. See, that was going to be my next suggestion. It's like you're reading my mind.
People don't have desk catheters? I'm confused.
Well, no, I mean, you could just do it into the... Sorry,
not in the UK. I mean, that's advanced technology.
It's a bedpan, but much larger.
Right.
A floral bedpan. Yes, now we're talking.
Wow, this is either going to be everyone's favorite show or everyone's most hated show, I think.
It's a scented floral bedpan.
Yes, because Craig has come and lined it with talc.
Right.
That's right, yes.
We're bringing up all the jokes. All the jokes.
We're just, hold on. I got another one on the bingo card here. Just got to check that off.
No. Right. We haven't done this in a while. Oh, shoot. Where am I? I'm not paying attention to our background music. Okay. So it's half past the hour, so we do have to go to the first block in a minute. But one thing that I think we've improved on bingo-wise is we don't talk about how we like the show a lot. Remember we used to do that all the time?
I hate it, personally. It makes me feel physically sick. Like,
Right.
I
You know what's
vomit.
funny is I think we all hate the show, but we all
Oh,
hate
God.
it.
We
It's
all
a
hate
love
each
hate.
other.
Right.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's fine. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yet another
No, it's
revelation for
I
the
hate
end.
myself. So I
It's
mean, there we
great
go.
for my bulimia, the show. Oh, it's so good.
Oh,
It's a real
perfect.
gift, as is Jack's show as well.
Right. Yeah, we find out that you just listen to this show as like you're, atoning for your sins or whatever. Like this is the punishment.
Just jets of vomit across the room for 2 hours. Just bliss.
Copious.
Bliss.
Copious.
Right. I got to start clipping the show for promotions after it's on, and that's what I
Right.
would clip. It's
Jets of Vomit was
Jets of
definitely
Vomit.
top.
Right.
That's top.
Love it.
Right. It's like, what's the show like with Nikon? It's just like Jets of Vomit coming out.
Jets of Vomit.
We do have a real.
Listen, I'm good value, okay?
Right. Yep. Absolutely. We do have a question from Jess. If I don't know if you can answer this real quick before we move on, or we can do it when we come back. She wants to know in
Oh,
detail.
just give us $25? No way, dude. Thanks, Jess. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna be like, what? No,
No,
she
I'm
goes.
just
I want to know in detail how the song "Mystic Blue" came to be, which is a good one.
In what way, though? Musically or lyrically?
Nick, do you want me to answer this one for you?
Yeah, go on. Go on.
All right, so Nick was staying the night at a relative's house, and they had,
Yep.
you know, how inside the toilet, they have those the thing that cleans the
Yeah,
water
the
in the
cakes.
toilet bowl.
The cakes.
Yeah.
in the
Well, no,
back.
it's not even
Put
that.
it
It
in a
automatically
cistern.
puts.
Yes.
Yeah, it automatically puts that blue stuff in the toilet.
Yeah.
Right.
By
And
the way,
then-
that does come in cake form, but it's not a toilet cake.
course.
So
Also
yes.
of course.
sponsored,
Yeah. So what he was using the toilet obviously, and then while it was flushing down, he just thought that's pretty mystic blue looking.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
that
That's
was
it. I thought you were going to reveal the real
Nailed it.
story of typing Mystic Blue in Suno and hitting generate. I thought that was
Nope.
what's
No. We're not
still-
going to get.
we're
no,
holding on to that
absolutely
secret
not.
still.
Well, that,
That is-
explains the music side.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how we write our other stuff,
Right,
but that's
right.
different. But I just wanted to really get to the point of like how I nailed how you made that track.
Yeah, well, I hope that answers your question.
right,
Yeah,
that's it.
sorry, guys. There you go.
So let's. I want you to answer that for real though when we get back, because she wants to know both lyrically and musically, and I'm kind of curious about this too. I know we could just do this the whole time, but I am curious about this kind of stuff as well, because as you know, we talk all the time, but it's never about music. So unless
generally,
it's getting angry
it's
at each
about
other about
murdering people.
something about music, our classic. Oh man! All right, hey. So let's move on to this next block. And unusual for this show, but my new song with Night Flyer is the first in the block, and we're gonna hear that in a moment. So we will be right
Must
back.
purchase it.
Yes. Please purchase it if you're so inclined, along with everyone else on this show. But here
just
we-
that.
Just that. All right. All right.
Mute
so-
my
hold
mic
on.
now.
Yeah,
Mute my mic.
I'm trying to
Yes,
mute
yes,
your
yes.
mic. It's not working. It keeps rejecting it.
Which song are we setting up right now?
Oh, my new one with Night Flyer.
What? I was actually going to ask if when you were playing that. I'm excited. for
Beautiful
that.
artwork.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dom, you did great on that artwork, and it's funny because Night Flyer in the description wrote that was made in Blender, just to make it clear that it's not like an AI gen photo. So I thought that was really cool of him.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. I mean, that is. It's a little surreal to see anybody using any artwork I make, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I appreciate you letting us use it and everything. It's one of my favorite art pieces you've done, and so thank you. Appreciate that. But anyways, let's stop going
problem.
back and forth, and let's hop right into this.
Cue the track.
So mute your mic, Nick. It's not working on my end. I've been trying to kick you, but it's not happening. So here we go. All right. This one is Form and Time by Night Flyer and yours truly. Here we go. And we are back, and I'm sorry to the people that are on this call because I'm interrupting the end of the song. Is everyone back with me?
Oh, you're a jerk. It's fine.
There it is. Is Nick
Totally
Nick
fine.
back, or is he are you fanning yourself, Nick?
No, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
I just had to finish Craig off. Now I'm
That's
done.
right.
Right, exactly. I assumed. So, where do we go from here? Is I guess what I'm asking.
Well, clean up, I think.
Right. Well, you do.
Oh yeah. First, you gotta wipe off. Right. And with talc in particular.
Right, right.
It hides a multitude of sins.
Well, it's better to get it wet first before you, because then it's dusty. You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Nothing happens unless you get it wet.
That's true. I agree.
See, this is the thing with Nick Thumb is you can't ever try to joke because he will get one up on you immediately. You're saying that, you know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a ladder with me and Dom.
Right. So Dom will be like,
Yeah, it's almost like playing like Super Mario. You know what I mean? Like you get that one extra life,
Yeah.
the one up.
Right.
Yes, yeah.
I think Nick is holding back because he could make a joke out of that too. I'm sure immediately.
I was gonna try and do something about Sonic, but I thought, I can't be bothered. I gotta pace myself.
Right. It's too early in the afternoon for you for Sonic
Yeah.
stuff. Right. It's more of an evening.
I'm more of a
venture.
Sega person
Right.
anyway. Generally.
Right. Yes. I was more of a Sega person as well. I agree.
So
Well, this is the thing. Yes, you see, I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means.
Big
either.
Dave.
I think I'm actually lost in what the hell is going on.
We're just running rings around him, aren't
No,
we?
you are. You
like
are.
Sonic.
Yeah, it's like we're just like jumping around far too much. We're like quarks. You know
Yes.
what I mean? And Dave's just a regular old Adam. Just
Yep.
hanging out.
Were they the ones that have flavors?
I believe so.
Yeah.
There's a cherry quark, and then there's a
Vanilla cherry quark.
I believe there's a vanilla cherry quark. Yeah. Dark chocolate quark, I believe, as well as the other one.
Mayonnaise quark.
Right. Well,
My
that was
favorite.
everyone's favorite, of course.
Which is an odd flavor choice, in my opinion. You know, when
Well,
it
it's very
comes.
Japanese, yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't know how like egg-based things would ever make it into candy. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like,
I've also
cherry's okay. Let's do something egg-related. I'm sure that's gonna
That's
really,
right, yes.
that's really gonna fly.
Well, again-
Really the hollandaise flavored candy.
right.
Well, that was the other thing that's coming in my LP. You get a little mayonnaise boiled sweet at the bottom. It's very thin though. It's very thin.
Right.
Yeah,
Very
it's
thin.
when you least expect it.
Yes,
Right.
it's like taffy.
Right, there's that. There's mysterious powder. That's something else you're including, and that should be interesting.
Yes.
Which is also the name of our next band.
Right, mysterious
Mystic
powder.
powder, yeah.
Right, exactly. That might be a good transition, though, to talk about something serious, as I know we're all
Yeah.
very serious people. So I see in our back chat here you've picked up a couple questions. I'm
yes,
afraid
I've
of one
scooped
of
up a
them.
couple.
I'm afraid of one of them, and
I should probably do that. Get that ready, actually.
So
how do I do it? I just go to Google and just put my cursor in
Answer
the
the
bit.
very serious one first.
Okay, yes, I'll answer anything. Come on.
well, the serious question was the Mystic Blue question. I think the least serious question is going to be the Google search question, and that is also what I call the end of the show question.
Okay.
So, I mean, end of the show immediately when you answer, not by our doing. I just mean by
Okay.
the universe's doing. But
Right, yeah. It'll collapse on itself.
right. It'll become like a black hole. Although it's probably all just like, cakes questions or like how to hack your friend on YouTube or
It's a
stuff
little
like
bit
that.
of that. Okay, so the Google. So it's 5 Google ones, is it?
Yep.
Okay, fine. Dolly Parton porn.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Tony Danza sexy. Lady Diana dancing. Starling nest in my roof.
Okay.
And what's the other one? A lot of these are just things I've typed in. Oh, Sharky and George cartoon. So there
Perfect.
you go. It's not that bad.
No,
you
that's
know?
not that bad. I've realized when you were saying this answer that you could say anything, and I would be like, yeah, that lands.
Thing is, you have proof that I'm telling the truth.
I do, whether I want it or not. That is funny though. Yeah, like you could literally search, like if you were like, how to make a fork into a hat was a search or something like that. I'd be like, okay, I'm with it. I'm with that.
But the truth is stranger than fiction,
I got to be honest with you. Making a fork into a hat is actually less complicated than you think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, but you'd need a lot of forks.
No, I shouldn't have said that. Dom and I go on and back and forth about this fork hat thing all the time.
It would have to be a chainmail type
Well, I mean,
situation.
if you put a fork on top of your head, arguably it's already a hat now.
Oh, that's ridiculous. It's not.
That's not
right. That's a diadem.
Right.
I'm just saying, if you're breaking it down into base, fork hattery.
No.
You've been very physics.
Yes.
I've noticed this week. Have you been reading A Brief History of Space and Time by Stephen Hawking? Or
That's
perhaps?
actually true, yes.
Okay, fine.
All right. So no, Nick. Sorry, I thought you were gonna go on about
no.
about more of this stuff, right? That we. I'm just kidding.
Just collapsing Dave's whole world right now.
No. See, you guys.
Sweating, looking at the numbers.
You guys forget. Being friends with both of you people has prepped me. I've prepared my whole life for this moment.
Please stop saying that, David.
What?
Please stop making overtures to prepping. It's quite repulsive.
Fine.
This is a family show.
This is just the precursor to Nick and I's podcast
right.
of 5 hours of us just saying nothing.
Right.
Yes.
Having anyone on who's like a normal person and just embarrassing them the whole time, right? Just going on and on about stuff.
I could probably find out where they live. Yeah.
Right.
We have to pre-record all of the shows a year ahead of time because we don't want anyone to actually know what they're getting into.
Right. Exactly. You find out stuff about their history and then confront them with people relevant to those issues on the show. That kind of a thing.
We contacted your ex-girlfriend from 5 years ago.
Right. And apparently she never knew you actually did this, and here she is. It comes right.
With your child.
Right, with your child.
Felix.
Felix, right.
Where's Brandon McCool? Is he in the chat?
He was
Lurking,
earlier. I hope he's still here.
Sorry, yes, was there a question?
Yeah, there is another question. I don't know if you can get through this one. The question was we still have that Mystic Blue question hanging out, which you seem to be avoiding. And then there is
not at all.
Sometimes they get real tough.
I thought I answered that question.
I get real tough with Nick, sometimes, to keep him in line, as you just heard.
He's constantly yelling at Nick, and I have to defend him all the time.
I need a heavy hand. We've known this for a long time.
Right. And then we have, I don't know, who asked about the inspiring your ballads thing?
Oh, I can't remember, but I saw it. I can't remember. Sorry. Well, it depends, really. If you say which one you mean, I'll tell you. But generally, whatever happens to me inspires things, really.
Yeah.
I think what they're asking is your chakra balance.
Right. Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's all out of whack today. I tell you.
All right. No feng shui.
Right.
Don't believe in that. Don't believe in Spanish mysticism.
Specifically. Everything else is accepted, right? And everything
the Spanish art of feng shui. Yes, no. Not for me.
That's no bueno.
No.
So, I have a serious question though that I appreciate about your stuff that you do, but also just the general way that you write music, the lyrics, that kind of stuff. It's about non-traditional, I think, in the synthwave realm topics. I mean, like stuff all over the place. The artwork is like, like castles or like you in a field or like all, like everything is kind of against the grain in a way. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in a positive way.
But it does have a negative effect because obviously
sometimes
it's not what people want, but I just have to do what I gotta do. If I need to get in a field, I need to get in a field.
I love it. And then I particularly am amazed still at the ability to jump in a straight diagonal line.
Yeah. That's always
and
been.
capture it all in photo. I was very impressed with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you are a magic Catholic, you can summon these powers.
Right. That's what I keep
So
telling people.
I suggest you go to confession.
It's like just below self-deprecation, I believe.
Right.
Yes, yeah, you can actually jump in slow motion. It's quite remarkable, dovetailing back into Super Mario. In fact,
Right.
Right. Yes.
It's
yes.
a very, very useless superpower you have, right? You're like,
We're magical. hell
I
yeah.
mean, it looks quite pretty.
right. It's like, so other than cool photos, what does this do? And you're like, nothing, and it's extremely painful.
It does nothing. It confuses
Right.
the scene with which I've put myself into.
I think the hardest thing about it is that he just keeps fading in and out of existence while doing it.
Yeah,
So that's
well-
why it looks faded, obviously.
Yes.
well, it's highly inconvenient when he's trying to get a quiche out of the oven.
right.
Yes, I know.
Just drop
right?
out of your hands.
Right. You're like, let me open the oven. Oh, I'm in the corner of the room. Damn it.
It's all
Well,
about
you know,
milky and watery for no
Jack
reason.
over there with
Is
his
it long
frittata
enough?
having no problem at all
Right.
getting it in and out, but there's me
Yep.
just dropping it all over the kitchen. But no,
I hear ya.
it's something that I really have a very I can't musically I can perhaps do stuff that's a little bit like I could be conscious of doing something that maybe people might like a little bit more, like I did with a new song, whereas my album was kind of a little passion project of my own where I wanted to do something. But art, it's ironically it's the thing that I won't budge on. So even if I
Yeah.
do something, I know people will go, oh, that looks a bit weird, that's stupid or whatever. I don't care, because it's something that's really important to me. And I do think that visuals are very important, because people consume music with their eyes now. It's
Yep.
not like you'd hear something on the radio and you go in the shop and what it looked like was an afterthought. And also you can you've got the meaning in the lyrics, you can even put some meaning in the music in terms of, the chords you're choosing and things like that. And you can have another, tease out another strand of meaning with the imagery. You can put elements of the song that perhaps you don't explain directly in the lyrics between the lines as the image. And also if you make a music video, that's another route. So it's like you've got this song and it's like a constellation. You can pour all these different things out, and that, to me, that's what art is. It's putting as much meaning as you possibly can into things.
Yeah.
And doing it in a way that's different, because I don't want to do something that's the same as everyone else, because I mean, you might just scroll past it, surely.
Sure. What's the fun in that? But there's certain things that you do that I would never think of. Like, for example, like the next block we have coming up is the first of the Nick RIXON blocks, right? And the cover of your newest track, Labyrinth of Passion, it's like
Labia.
Right. How does it work where you're like, okay, so I've got this beautiful cathedral, let me squat in the middle of this area really far away. All right, take the photo. This is my vision. How do you come up? But it looks cool. That's what I'm saying. It looks cool. And I would have never thought about that. That's what I'm getting at.
Well, I play. It's Arundel Cathedral, which is in a town which is near the south coast, and it's a beautiful town. But places like that in England are just everywhere, which for me I used to take for granted and think, oh, that's not interesting. But obviously, like if, for example, if you have a photo shoot in a everyday rural street in Tokyo, to people that in the West, oh, it looks cool, it's got that kind of city aesthetic. And so I thought, well, actually there's a lot of people that don't have that outside of Europe, so to me it might not look interesting. For a lot of people it does. So that's something that utilize what's around you. I knew of it, and I knew there was that great big entranceway, and I didn't plan to squat, but I knew I wanted to go there and do something around that bit of architecture, because it looked like the entrance to something.
Squat, though? That's the question.
No,
but I channeled my inner Slav.
Right. No, they were playing a game of baseball right next to him, and he just got hit, and then they took the photo.
Right. They thought he was playing catch.
Right.
I did actually mean to squat, because it is like a ready, steady, go. You're gonna kind of run into this labyrinth kind of thing, because it's it's all fairly deliberate.
I can't squat.
Which is boring.
Sorry. You always tip? Is that what you're saying?
No, I said I always toot when I squat.
Okay.
That's why I don't squat.
Oh well, look, it's a still image. I mean, why do you assume I wasn't?
Right.
Why do you
right.
assume I was
Slightly
defecating?
lifted off the ground.
Right.
Yeah, I was, my God, I soiled myself.
Right.
Every bodily fluid.
And everybody can think of that in a moment when we see this cover too. You have no idea
You
what
can
happened.
just see the moment of panic in his eyes.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Seconds later, right after that
Yes.
photo was taken.
There was an ambulance on standby.
Right.
Emergency
Right, you're-
As one
rehydration.
does. Yeah, whenever I have a photo in the field, I make sure there's an ambulance back.
Right. You were medevaced or evacuated, right? Where the helicopter picks you up, or whatever that's called.
Look, listen, we had everything on standby.
Right. Well, for somebody who works with as big of a team as you do, and it's hard not to have that because I don't know how you
Yeah,
manage so
it's-
many
It's
people.
not,
It's-
that
it's
he has
me
a
and
lot
Brandon
of people. It's
McCool.
just that the people he has on his team are very large.
right. Just two very large people, I guess. Right. It is what Dom's saying.
Yeah, I employ two giants. Kind of biblical
That's right.
Nephilim. And they just hang out with me. We have to rent very large vehicles to
Right.
accommodate them.
And that's
they
what-
lie down in a coach. In fact.
Right.
Yeah,
And then,
Nick
you know.
and the Nephilims.
Right. There it
Yes.
is. All right.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is that you have your new album title too. Your next one, Nick and
Nick
the
and the
Nephilim.
Nephilims.
There it
indeed,
is.
yeah.
Let's make it.
It's his Motown.
Right.
Oh, you joke, but I was going to go in that direction. And actually,
Yes, I'll be right there with you, Fred.
I wrote a song for Maya Kamara that's coming on her album, and it's called Tell You True, and it's based on that 50s, 80s thing.
Yep.
I was going to do it, and then I thought, I think it will be perfect for her.
Sure.
But I've still got this itch that I want to scratch, so maybe me and Dom will do a doo-wop thing.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. Don't show
like
it to
it. I
me,
like it.
though. Don't show it to me.
No, that will
never
make
do.
you vomit.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, I hate anything interesting. So,
Yeah, every time I try to bring up something interesting, Dave's like, "No, I
No.
don't want
Get it?
it."
I'm going to log off. Get it away.
all right. Hey, we're over the hour now, so let's get into the first Nick RIXON block, and then normally we talk about these before. We can talk about them a little bit after, like right after the block. So this first one that we were talking about all this time is up, and it is Labyrinth of Passion, the extended version, by the way. So I hope you guys enjoy. Here we go. And we are back. And I think you accidentally threw down a challenge there, Nick, right at the end in the chat. Looks like we're going to have a sing-off between you and Blaine there.
I don't think I don't think there's much competition there. You could probably do that without a million comps. But it is actually quite a hard song to sing. I don't know why I did that to myself, because if ever I did get on a stage and do it,
Yeah.
it would be quite difficult, because
Well-
there's lots of sustained notes.
Well, it's live, right? So, I mean, you can, as long as it's really loud, you know, then all you'll hear is the drums anyways in the
Or I could
background.
just change the arrangement so it's like, oh, no, you are
Right.
the sun goes down. Like,
Right, and then you can just talk about how you're really into the stataccato version of it and make it like this
Yeah,
real posh
yeah.
thing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I mean, it would be
Yeah, this is how I
boring.
originally wrote it.
Right,
you know,
right.
and,
Yeah. It'd be boring otherwise.
Some big story about how the producer forced you to change it in the studio and you've never been happy and your management was involved and all sorts of stuff.
Dave,
Right, it's all just like me and Dom, but it's all like, you know, I'm
do
like,
you remember the that meme of that little girl trying to sing "My Heart Will Go On" and she keeps screaming and slapping her face? 'cause
No,
she can't
I don't
get it.
remember
Well,
that.
that was me doing this. So
Oh, I
I
see.
actually recorded it again for Pashong. Because I like doing new vocals for remixes. I know some people are really weird about that. I think it's good.
well, it gives you the opportunity to do what he did, you know, like where you can change the tempo and stuff, and it doesn't sound like, or you know, full of artifacts and stretched and that
Yeah.
kind of a thing. So it is
And
nice.
the vocals are always better because you're more relaxed.
Right.
And you get to fix the things you did in the original.
Right, exactly. Plus, you've, like you were saying, you've already gone through the nightmare of the original thing, and now it's just like, yeah, you know, I already did this. No big deal. You know?
And remixes, because a lot of people, I like to do my vocals fairly. I don't like them very wet. I like them quite clear and not to. But with remixes, it's like you can throw the whole kitchen sink at the vocals.
Oh, yeah.
So you can really hide a lot of things as well.
Well, that's I've always liked this remix because this is exactly what I look for in remixes, right? I want to hear a new, like, version of the song. I want to hear a different experience that is like a companion to the original. And
Well,
that's
it's
what I
quite
always
gothic,
say.
so that's why I thought, well, this is perfect. He has to do this.
Right.
Oh, goodness me. Imagine him doing like Dangerous.
Hey, I love that song. I love that song.
Thinking somebody there was a lawsuit.
Say again, Tom. I cut you off.
No, nothing.
I just heard lawsuit.
Yeah, I just
It's
heard
like, ooh,
lawsuits too.
don't threaten me with a good
Last time I
time.
threw the kitchen sink at somebody, there was a lawsuit.
Oh, I see.
I love
Boom.
a lawsuit.
Love telling my jokes.
Very
Like,
litigious.
Right. We just are silent, and then it's like, all right, Nick, on to you. Your turn.
And anyways,
Anyways, so yes, excellent songs. I don't have to tell you this. I mean, like, I've already told you enough how much I like your stuff, but this first block was a good example of the kind of variation, you know, you people can expect if they're not used to your whole catalog. you know.
Yeah, they're okay. It's a smorgasbord. It's like a sampling menu.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But like the most recent album is, I think, who was it? It was Brandon or Brendan. It was Pashong, who said something to the effect of like, God, do you remember this, Dom? He said something like how you just like you drop an album that's like some 60s retro tribute or something like that, and it's so amazing. He said some like really nice compliment about your album on like a few shows ago, and it's true. Like you can pull off stuff that I don't think a lot of people could, or maybe they could, I guess, but I haven't heard it.
so I'm like sitting here trying to remember of him saying that, but no, he's one of the most kindest people I've ever
I think
met,
it's very
so-
presumptuous of him to say I've pulled it off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
But no, I'll
I
have to
agree.
get on a plane
We're not
and
trying to do
go
that.
and lick
You know,
him.
that's private stuff.
Right. I didn't hear anything you said, Nick, by the way.
Oh, I just said I'll need to get on a plane and lick his face. Yes, but no,
Oh,
he's
I'm
a
so
very
glad I
kind
asked you, by the
person.
way, to repeat that. Right.
He's quite frightening, but you know he's a very nice person. Like he presents, like what I mean is he presents quite frightened. I was quite frightened of Pashong when I first saw him because he's quite like skulls and things.
Oh, right.
And then I got to know him, and I was like, oh, he's really nice. He's one of my best friends. So,
Right.
Yeah, one of the kindest people I've ever met.
Right, yeah, he's really nice.
I'm surprised that you would be turned off by that kind of a thing, or not turned off, but like apprehensive about it. Honestly.
Well, it's this kind of thing. I remember being very young in a bookshop, and in the 80s there were lots of those murder books with like skulls with like centipedes crawling through
Sure,
them, weren't
right.
there, and
Oh, yeah.
things like that. And I kind of like get a bit turned on by it, but frightened at the same time. So that's
Yeah,
basically
that's the best
how
kind of
he.
turned on.
Well, that's how he makes me feel at all times: slightly frightened and slightly aroused.
There we go.
And that's a
wonderful.
good tension.
And that's
You know, this is probably a good segue to talk about Nick and I's new podcast called "You're Holding It Wrong."
right.
Yeah, and only uncircumcised men.
Right. Well,
tune in.
Of course.
that's what I was just about to say. So you
So you
guys
need
are,
to send photos.
Right. No hooded warriors here.
No, and no doing fake ones with plasticine, please, Craig.
All right. So, anyways,
to-
moving on to.
You literally almost made me choke on my coffee.
Yeah,
by the way.
seriously.
Okay, moving on. Yeah.
No, I mean, we do have to move on. So I know we just started talking. Not for like
When are
5 more
these
minutes.
questions coming? I'm ready. I'm ready to field
Right, he's
them.
ready for questions.
You never
the $25
answered-
super chat questions are ready.
You never answered the Mystic Blue question other than the toilet explanation.
Oh, right. Yes.
So you could talk about that for a few more minutes.
It went through a few versions. At first, it was really synthwavy, and and I was playing around with the arrangements of it, and I thought, oh, I'll kind of do. I had like bongos, like do, and I ended up doing a disco mix of it, thinking, oh, that could be quite good on the single, and I had like I always do with my demos. It's like a Yamaha DX emulator DXZ or something like that. They always start off like that, and then it ended up evolving, having like a real slap bass on and just going full 70s, and that was done with Matt, who I for my album I made all of my demos, so I composed them, did it all in MIDI, and then sent it off to him, and he transformed a lot of them, which was great to have things realized, but it's quite expensive.
Right. Oh, for sure.
So I think I'm going to go back to doing my own, just producing and finishing off things myself, which obviously won't sound quite as incredible, but I think it will be serviceable. I'll probably just say, it's very lo-fi. It's very Bandcamp.
Right.
And then
Yeah, you
people
guys.
will
gonna
say,
finish himself
it's
off.
just lo-fi. It's supposed to sound like MIDI Brendan.
Right.
Yeah. Lyrically, it's about. So it's based on there's a French poet writer called Baudelaire, and it's based on his poem "The Death of Lovers," and that's where Mystic Blue comes from and things like that. I'd Google it; it's beautiful, and so I copied it basically. But no, it's about when you kind of drift away from someone. In my case, it was about like relationship with like my brother, how when you're very close, you kind of have this world, and then someone gets married or what have you, and you lose it, and you kind of become strangers, and it's very painful seeing them living a new life, because I obviously don't have kids because I'm a sinner, but so I kind of have my life almost locked in that world where my parents will always be my parents, my brother. I won't go to that next phase where I have my own family. So in some ways you're in stasis, and those relationships that he goes on to have his own family, his own children, his own life, whereas I don't. And it's kind of about that tension and that kind of sad longing, and it's a grief. It's a different kind. It's not like someone that's died. It's like the Portuguese word saudade, which is like a longing for something that's still there, but it's so far away that it almost probably will never come back. And that was about
And
like,
I feel this on
conquistadors
so
and-
many levels.
yeah, it's so sad, but I don't know, there's no happy ending really. It's just
Yeah.
shit.
This is what I was talking about before. Like,
people are estranged from people, and no one often talks about it.
Yeah.
You can, because in a way, when someone dies or something, at least there's that closure. But when you do become estranged from someone, And it's not like you have a big fight and you don't talk and it's all fine, but it's just not the same. And some
It's like
people,
a slow drift.
well, like with best friends, there are people that you thought you'd be blood brothers forever and you're just not. And it's kind of like,
Hello?
there's no
Oh.
flashpoint. You just aren't close anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's
And
like slow drift.
You know, yeah, and it's like in dreams you're together again. You know, it's so yeah. I saw that poem and I just thought, oh my god, it kind of weaved into it
Huh.
very nicely.
I mean, this is what I was talking about before. Like, this is the kind of stuff that, like, I don't know how prominent this kind of lyrical thought process is, you know, in the scene. Maybe more so than I'm aware of. But you always have a really interesting story, and it's always based on something that is just fascinating to me. And so I knew there was a good story. That's why I kept pushing you to. I didn't even know what it is even, but I just knew you enough to know that it would be a fascinating story.
Well, look, I think everyone's got a story in them, and if more
Yeah.
people wrote about things that actually happened to them that they think no one wants to listen to, it's not like people want to listen to it because it's me. People want to listen to it because they can hear it and they think, oh shit, I haven't spoken to my best friend and it cuts me up every day. I hate it. And
Yeah,
that's
and-
what is so important about lyrics, because I know I've listened to things and they've described how I felt and it's made me feel a bit less alone about something, knowing that there's someone else that's feeling something that you wonder if not many people feel, because you think, oh, I see everyone that has these great families around me and they all do Christmas and they're really close and I don't, and there's more people out there that are not like that than there are like that. I think everyone's situation's a bit messed up in a way. But that's why I think it's really important, because everyone's really interesting and everyone's life's got stuff in it that other people would be like, oh my god, like that's how I feel about things too. You're not on your own.
Absolutely. Everybody always assumes that, you know, they see some imagery or they, you know that person who's, oh, their life is perfect or whatever, but it isn't. No one's life is. You know,
no, and with social media, it's like that. You know, at the end of the year, Spotify Wrapped and all of that kind of thing, and it just makes everyone. No, everyone's just looking at that feeling like shit. You know what I mean?
It's the best part. What are you talking about?
This is what you get when you want Nick and I to be serious, okay?
Don't open Pandora's box.
Right, yeah. You want us to be serious, we're going to get real deep on you.
All right, Tom, so your turn. So your track.
No, I'm not doing this.
Your track,
we're not going to get into sad topics because I'll make everybody sad.
Your song, Corvettes and Palm Trees. What was that? Well,
it's about Corvettes and palm trees, and
it's Brandon McCool with Neon Dreams, Dreams, Palm Trees, Dreams.
right.
dreams.
Oh man.
Parenthesis.
So it's 11:30. I want to talk a little bit about, because we have a premiere in this next block. We are going to hear Mystic Blue in this next block as well. But which one of you guys wants to talk about this premiere a little bit? I have it up first.
We could take an angle each, couldn't we, Dominic?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead. You go first.
Oh, you bitch. Right. So I'll talk about the words, I guess, because I didn't do the music. So it's. Oh, I've forgotten what it's about. No, I haven't. Yes, I have.
No. Give them the fake version of what it's about, and then the real version about what it's about.
It's about cruising with your buddies.
Right.
That's right. That's
cruising down the neon highway, man. It's about kind of going, kind of chasing that fulfillment, like getting to something, like seeing an oasis on the horizon and leveling up and getting there and reaching it, and then wanting more and chasing that, and how perhaps the journey can be more fulfilling than the destination. I think it's quite pertinent to people that creatives, to people in the scene, because there's always something that you think is going to be better. You're always on the way to reach this thing.
Oh yeah.
And then you get there and it's like, oh right, I want a bit more. And you look back and you think, oh, actually, I don't know. I think it's easy to romanticize things, but you look back at when you were really grafting and when you reached your first, I don't know, 1,000 streams or your first sale or something. But you look back and you think, oh, I'd love to go back to then, because it just felt so pure and clean.
Right.
But
yeah,
you know, there's always something to pursue, and you forget about your achievements because you you know, you've got all this treasure and you kind of discard it for the next thing. It's sort of about that, really, about the journey rather than the destination.
You know, it's funny because these are all really insightful, serious answers. But I thought, because it's me, a joke in my head, that what if you just said the exact same explanation as you gave for Mystic Blue, and that was your only prepared explanation you have for all your songs?
I only write songs about my brother Christopher,
Right.
who has made his own life, and I can't
Right.
stand him for it.
Right. So, anyways.
How dare he?
Right. Tom.
Yeah, how dare he should be playing Lego with me in
Right.
perpetuity.
Right. What do you have anything you want to add, Dom, about the composition or anything before we get into it?
So what's funny is when I first initially wrote this was like years ago, and I didn't think it was going to do anything with it originally because it's different. You know what I'm saying? Than something I would normally put together. But I really enjoyed it so much, and then it finally like hit me one day that I never finished this track, and then I remember sending it to Nick, and Nick was like, "This is amazing," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like, so it's actually going to do something with this, and I honestly don't think it could. I don't think anybody else could have done as good of a job as Nick on this track. Honestly,
I agree.
there we go.
It
was kismet.
If you don't know what we're talking about, the premiere we're talking about, we should have mentioned this before, is a collaboration between Dom and Nick, by the way. So that's what
Yes.
we're about to hear. If you couldn't put that together, or pick up what we were laying down there.
Some pretty tough clues.
Right. Well, it's just making sure everyone's on board. So
Not everyone's as galaxy brained as you are.
right, it's true, and that's by design. I think.
Especially with microphones.
So we have.
Some would say by memory design.
Yes, right. Well, that was the tee I was setting up for you, Dom. The ball,
Thank you.
put the ball in
No
the tee.
problem.
So the song
Nailed it.
So we got 3 songs here. Mystic Blue is going to be in the middle. We can talk about some of these after, but we are coming up to the end of the show, believe it or not.
Craig's going to be very antsy if we don't crack on with it. So.
Right. Craig's already DMing me right now.
Oh,
He's like, "Get on with it." No, I'm just kidding.
Pictures of his foreskin.
Right. That's how I know he's serious. That's when we get into the serious
yes.
level. All right, so this first one up is a premiere of the new collaboration between Nick RIXON, and it's a Woren song. I saw that, but I didn't even put it together. I'm so used to you doing Windows stuff now. So, but
I know,
yeah,
right?
So it's
Prepare your ears.
It's a collab between Woren and Nick RIXON, and this is called Oasis. Here we go.
Driving from paradise into the night, all kinds of treasure that the travelers gave up once out of sight. Hands above, soul below, running with lights, guiding star, where the travelers will live another night. On the way to heaven in a burning car, hasn't everything turned out alright so far? I lost a lot of friends and lost a lot of love, but the sun comes on, Make friends with the scarab, watch you rolling up the sun across the sky. Don't tell me a secret, 'cause I don't think I could ever be so wise. All kinds of creatures watching me across the sandwich-jeweled eyes. Rising moon, where the travelers will live, not just survive. On the way to heaven in a burning for someone no longer with me. Searching for something impossible, all in the falls now. But still I'm trying. I was afraid I would never get on. Now I'm afraid I will never be young. With or without having something to show at the end. Will I again?
And we are back. Nick, that is such a good song. And I've thought that, I've always thought that. But Both Ways
Thank
is such
you.
a catchy track. And I know I'm not
really
the only
is.
person who thinks that, but it is literally like the end of a movie or something. Like it, I don't know what else to say it, but what a great song.
It's quite cheesy.
Yeah, that's why I like it so much.
I like it.
It's got the right amount of cheese, unpasteurized, of course. Right?
American,
We didn't even
yes.
get to that, you know.
It's not a blue.
Right, it's not,
It's my Lamal song. It's my Lamal Marauder song.
right. But I was just listening to that. And I was just like, damn, I love this song. You know, just like I did every time
It's
I've
a really
heard
good track.
I think it chimes with a lot of people of our age because it's quite depressing. If you actually pay attention.
No, it's got to be one of those tracks where, like, you know, people are dancing and they're making like a kids bop version of it or whatever, but it's really about like this real dark, you know, like sad topic and no one
Right, but
pays
those are like
attention.
my favorite kind of songs. The ones that are like they sound happy and like nature. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, it's about, yes, exactly, a lot. Yeah, so I think that's the thing. You sneak the depression in stealthily.
Right.
Yeah, it's quite morose, but it's still good. I like it a lot.
Right, and
Yeah,
it's
like-
much like dealing with, you know, depression or whatever in real life, right? You know, because you do have to wear that mask and look
Well,
happy.
especially
and-
if you've got kids.
Sure.
I can't,
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't wallow.
No, you can't. And
Well, the problem is sometimes when you're wearing a mask is it sometimes can melt to your face, and
Right.
then it becomes, you know, your actual.
right. Well,
like,
that's
thing.
why Nick uses high quality, ingredients for his masks that he's talking about.
Yes.
We're-
Yeah, I mean,
Agreed.
hyaluronic acid, retinol,
Right.
kind of neutralizes the pus.
Right.
Well, I mean, you know what's funny about that joke? Actually, it's like a double. It's like a joke and like a very sad, like reality at the same
Oh,
time.
yeah, for sure. We're all masking at all times.
Well, no, I'm just saying that you sometimes the mask becomes the thing, becomes part of you. You know what I mean? Where it is like the mask is now like your face or whatever. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
you
that
don't
can
know where it stops and you start, all of that
Right,
kind of
right.
thing. Yeah, very, very dangerous territory to get into that. That's why I think that more people should embrace their shadow and perhaps say things that aren't always going to be popular and perhaps tell the truth even if it's uncomfortable, because I think the more you suppress that, the more it bursts out in different ways
Oh, sure.
without you realizing.
Comes out in weird ways. Yeah, that is.
Yes, I'm a Jungian in that respect. I really
don't
like
even get
Carl
me
Jung
started.
and things.
You'll have to listen to a 3-hour podcast to hear more about this. Right?
And Freud, big believer in
Right,
Freud.
the
and Jung.
You're Holding It Wrong podcast with Nicholas Rickson.
No, we went.
Yes.
Did you leave when Nick and I did this podcast? We talked about this kind of stuff a lot. Did you leave that in the edit, or is that all gone? Do you remember?
No, I think I left it in. I need to put that up again. I have a nasty habit of making people spend 5 hours of their life talking to me, and then I just take it down.
Right, just take it down. Done with you now. Right.
And then, oh God, can you imagine if someone did that to me?
Oh no,
hell?
it would be
He's got like
over.
a picture of you, and he's like crossing out the eyes.
Right.
Oh God, if someone did that to me, there'd be hell to pay. No, I need to put that all back up again. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
No malice intended.
So we are rapidly approaching the end of the show. Do you have anything you want to promote other than we talked about Oasis? Is there anything like,
Yes.
you want to talk about coming out?
The Labia was out yesterday,
Right.
and it's on 12-inch. So the lovely Jack of Future Past Radio has been wonderful. In I think everyone can agree.
Yep.
And well, it sounds like he's coming down with something, so I hope he feels better soon. But he's played extended versions like DJ 12-inch versions I made for the show, where he can kind of segue them in and out. And I've amassed a few of them now, and so I did a 12-inch single vinyl of Labyrinth of Passion, and that includes Labyrinth of Passion, but it also includes some other 12 inches. So it's almost like a little EP, as it were. And that's also available to order. And I'm slowly getting my other albums onto vinyl. So they're on there. And I've got some collabs coming up. Atlas Neon, Brandon McCall. I did a song last year with Tim at Aisle 9, which was for my album that I didn't do. And Dave, I wanted Dave to do it, but he hated it so much.
I hated it. Right.
Well, it was so bad.
No, you got that conflicted. It was you I didn't like. The song was amazing.
Oh, sorry.
The song was incredible.
By osmosis.
Right.
Doing more stuff
Get it
with
right.
Dom, aren't we, darling? Doing a song about
Oh, yes.
Squid Ink.
Yes.
You'll have to get your skates on, Dave, because I want to get a song out next month, which we're doing. Jesse was supposed to play guitar on Labia of Passion, Jesse Mack, but it was originally something else, and then it changed, and the style changed, and he was like, oh, I don't know if it works, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think it works, so we're going to do something else at some point. I've done some tracks. I think we all are doing some tracks on Michelangelo's album. That's me kind of behind. I'm doing writing and things, and like I said, I did some stuff with for Maya's album. I really like writing for people and doing demos for people, so if anyone wants that, come to me. I don't charge anything, it's free for now. And Pashong, of course, we're probably going to do an album together, almost like a synthwave Greek metal chorus, like based on theatre and Greek tragedy and that sort of, like Shakespeare, Hamlet, that sort of thing, when he can get time, because he's a very busy guy. And again, I'll work with anyone. I really will. A complete whore.
It's funny,
but
because
not many people want to work with me. It's because I'm not as good a
Me too.
singer.
You just
No,
you
you're
So
a
that's
just
the
wonderful singer.
trouble.
Stop.
you just listed off 37 collabs that you have coming out.
No,
in,
but
like, the next
I've all
year.
paid them.
Right,
I've all paid them.
Yeah.
That's the thing that
That's
you're not telling everybody. You're right. You've remortgaged your house, or whatever they would call it over there. Right?
No. It's entirely in macaroons.
Oh well,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the other angle. But
Who I would love to work. My dream would be if Dance with the Dead made me a track, or also Brighter Than 1,000 Suns. I really love what he does, the DX bass stuff. I don't think many people know them, but he's really good. And who else would I like? You didn't ask me this, but I like that I'm answering
No, it's all good.
it anyway. Ooh,
I
I would love to do a song like and Pale. How can I forget Pale? We've got something coming up, Pale Vision, which sounds amazing. And I don't know when that's coming. I've told him June. And I also I would love to do something that's like Magic Dance or Jeremiah Kane and surprise everyone. But I don't think I've got the pipes for it. So it would be a bit like Shirley Temple doing like
I want to hear it. I gotta hear it.
synth rock song. Yeah.
Gotta hear it. Your voice is very excellent for what you do. I don't know how it would. No, I mean, like, I
That's the
can't.
best way of saying it. I love it.
I don't know how it would land in that. That wasn't an insult. I love your voice, but
I know. I just liked how it came out. It's quite funny. No, it's fine. My voice is fine. It's not the best. It's not the worst. I know my limits, but Brandon McCall got me doing something really interesting. We did a cover of Misled last year, and I'd never really done something like that. And I feel like he kind of got my larynx and my labia and really stretched it out. And now I can do stuff I couldn't do before.
Right.
Quite funny.
So you're saying Brandon is behind all of this, then, right?
Brandon
you have your-
McCall is basically he's up to his elbow in me. He
Right.
fists me every day,
And it's your-
Yeah.
that's
And
I
that's
think
the
about
results
3
are here.
knuckles deep.
and-
Oh my god, he's coming out my throat.
Yeah.
Just waves me around like a hot dog on a stick.
Great. This is a great way to end the show, especially with the song we're about to play next.
Well,
Nick on a
can I
stick.
just answer Craig's question? He said one of my hobbies. I like cooking. I like traveling. I like history. I like art. I
Double
like
entendres.
I like going to look at old things, which includes.
Which is why we
Dave
like
and
hanging out
Dom.
with Dave.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
true.
exactly.
That's
And
true.
we go and sniff Dave's dust.
Yes, that's true. That is how we all got to. Right, this is how we all got to know each other.
Yes.
So you were saying you like?
Oh, and I like fragrances as well.
Yes.
That's a big hobby of mine. Yes.
Yes, I was going to ask you about that if you didn't mention it, because that is something that I also find interesting. You're just a very interesting person altogether.
Thanks.
Oh,
I
that
know.
reminds me. How is the haggis and lavender scent going? Is that going well, or
Well, it's gone through beta testing.
Right,
okay.
It's with R&D at the moment, and you're going to get some samples sent over shortly. But obviously, due
the
to
company is
fuel prices.
Labia or Lab? What is it? Labia or Labia?
No,
It's Labia Labyrinth.
Right.
Is the company.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
so
It's disgusting the imagery of the logo. It's quite repulsive.
the logo's
Labyrinth of
repulsive, but
Labia.
nobody can resist the aroma. So it's
No, quite. It's intoxicating.
Yes.
So we have we
We'll
do,
nick for pheromones in every spray, by the way.
so we do
Yes,
we do
yes,
have to get going,
yes.
unfortunately.
Oh.
And I will. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hang up the call so you guys can talk. So you don't have to mute your mic after a few seconds. But Nick, I want to thank you for coming on. I always wanted to have
Oh,
you
thank
on.
you for having me.
I
Thank
knew
you very
this
much.
show would be either everyone's favorite or they clicked off right away. It was one of my favorites for sure.
Well, thank you for everyone that came and listened and asked questions, and thank you so much. I never thought anyone had listened to me ever, so thank you.
And Dom, thank you. I appreciate you as always.
Oh,
as
thank
know.
you both.
Dom.
You know,
Our
I
single's
wanna
out on the
say,
24th.
real quick.
24th of May.
Yes,
Yes, 24th of May. 24th of May, you can play that song as many times as you want when that happens.
Yes.
And
You can masturbate to it.
right, yes.
That was it. Right.
Uh,
Well, that's
I love you, Nick, so much. Listen. I want to tell you both, thank you for putting up with my crazy and always being there. And thank you for everybody for always listening to our show.
yes.
And we love you. And
Don't thank the scene and
appreciate
say
you all.
it's great, because I can't. Please.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just
Please
thanking
don't do
everybody
that.
for spending time with us every week. And that's how much I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you
And-
to everyone that's lovely. We'll say
Yes,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice everybody hanging out with us every week, and just be kind to yourself, be kind to everybody else, and be awesome all the time. Love you, Nick. Love you, Dave.
Thank you. Love you guys.
And we have a fantastic song to play out the show. We got two, but the first one is off Nick's new album, and I just felt like it was very appropriate to end the show with this. So thanks again, everybody. We're going to see you all next week, and hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. And if you celebrate Easter, I hope you have a great Easter. We will see you all
Ciao.
next Saturday. Later, everyone.
Later. Oh, yes.
Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Life can get so sweet on the sunny side of the street. Can you hear them miserable? And that happy tune is your step. Life can get so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid, 'cause it's rolled up, crossed over. And if I ever had a cent, I'd be rich as Rockefeller, with gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Life can get so sweet on the sunny side of the street. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. 'Cause life can be so sweet on the sunny side